What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Frieren episode 10. Episode 8 and 9 were probably, I guess it's kind of cheating, or I guess easy to say by default that those were probably the two best episodes that we've had, just because there's a little bit of action in it. You're getting to see the magic put to use, and you're getting to see demons and a little bit of world building and the lore that is Frieren built up. As far as, you know, she's the demon slayer, demon killer, whatever you want to categorize her as. So we're coming off of two strong episodes. And you start to wonder, like, if not for a flashback, do you think we'll run into anybody that can even test us at all, strength-wise? Now, I'm sure there's got to be some type of leftover demon or opponent that we'll run into that has some type of skill that can push us, but talking about pushing them solo, all three of them are easily just smacking around everything they've gone against. And then imagine the three of them working together against a common opponent. It's like, damn, does this group ever get pushed or tested? Now we know this isn't your typical battle shonen where it's going to be anything crazy like that. That's not like the centerpiece of the story. But I mean, they're doing a good job of showing just how strong they are and just how quickly humans are choosing to advance because they kind of have no choice. They don't live as long as elves. They don't live as long as dwarves or demons. It's kind of like get with it or get lost, you know, like get your magic up, get your abilities up in what you can do, because you don't get centuries to practice a skill or a craft. So just a lot with that. And let's I think everybody should see this on Monday on YouTube, which I think will be like the 17th or something like that. It's already almost March, which is crazy. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. Oh, they're talking about demons. Monsters capable of speech. Are we ever going to run into a demon that's actually pure? It seems like we're really hammering that point home. Let's see. And for a demon to be out there like, yes, I am nice. Yes, I do want to be your friend. Yes, I won't hurt you. No, I'm not deceiving you. Look, I've even married a human woman. That could be crazy. Dang, Sukuna's done. Why is he so calm? No emotion. Maybe the demons don't show emotion. Well, here we are. So she won't be able to hold out as long. He seems extremely confident. After what he just showed, I don't believe that his girl's about that life. Yeah, but I mean, how long has it been, man? This dude over here is bleeding out. Is she siphoning mana to Frieren from here? Is she just leaking it to her? Or she didn't have to use that much. Show me with her mana over her head. She holds it back without you. Whoa. Why am I disgraced to mages? Oh, we double tap the head. Thank you. Jeez Louise. What does he mean by you're a disgrace to all mages? Like, do they not come out swinging with their full power? and he thinks that's like unfair to like not show your true, or what? Why is that fair? We're playing life or death here, buddy. There's elves in there, dead elves. I wanted, because they weren't showing a pan shot above Fern's head, so it's hard to tell. Like, are you siphoning mana to your girl? But I don't know. Maybe we'll revisit that line of dialogue. Oh, this is pre-training. This is pre-student master. How old is she at this point? I mean, she still could be older than her. She's not even pumping out that much mana compared to her, but she can already tell she's stronger. Interesting. So she was already had some skill. Just on pure raw teaching herself, or what? There were other elves in that town. Oh, we just took her in. Just an all-around failure, huh? Are they getting jumped? I was about to say, you got pursuers? Oh! Is this him? Okay. I thought it was the one we just fought. Okay, so that Shadow Ball is how they summon all their shit. Kill all the elves. Dang. I need to see the backstory about elves, man. And they barely reproduce to begin with. Word on the street. She's about to almighty push all of them at the same time. She's a human mage, by the way. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. I like how they didn't give that any sound, by the way. Just pure, like, blowing in the wind. No staff. No staff, no wand, no nothing. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, look at all her mana now. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what he was talking about. He's like, that's why you're a coward, because you guys don't show all your power. You come out dripping 2%. I mean, is that not just battle tactics, though? I wonder why demons would feel that way. As long as you guys have been fighting and doing all your shit, you guys just always come out 100% of, I'm showing you my best moves, my best weapons, my just off rip? Huh. I don't see anything. That doesn't feel like deceiving to me. Is it supposed to be you show your best off rip? Maybe. That's what they call them. Cowards who make a mockery of magic. 1/10 of its normal volume. I want to know her pre-training before this. Any elf can do that with no training at all. Just, I can control mana. I have mana. I guess everybody has mana in this world now. Forever. Oh my god. Oh, I thought we were going to peer back to her and the entire field was going to be wiped out. I thought we were going to peel back and the entire battlefield was going to be just dust. And she still thinks we're not juiced. But that thing's still accurate, though. So how do we get it to tilt? Is it because... Can it even detect? Can it even detect if you're yourself are holding back mana when it's weighing the things? That's wild that, like, that thing wouldn't even be able to detect that, like, hey, the person's soul that I'm weighing on here is holding back. And it wouldn't just be able to weigh all of it, whether whatever tricks you're doing or not. They can't. She's saying demons can't conceal their mana. That's unfortunate. Ugh. I would like to think that that scale of hers can accurately weigh whether you're showing 2% of your mana or not. So is it more of a human thing that can, or non-demon thing? So she's saying demons can't. I would like to think that we're going to run into a demon before this is over that is able to do that. I think it would make the story pretty interesting if every time we walk upon someone we just know, like, well, that's all the mana that that demon has. We're going to smack the shit out of them. To find one that has like little to none dripping off of them. So they like to gloat and flaunt it. Look how much mana I have. Look at the watch on my wrist. Yeah, I was about to say, they turn it off when they're hunting, though. I just don't think they understand the concept of it. Turning it off to deceive. They don't have the strategy of it. So we need to find a demon that has mentally ascended past all that. They're out there somewhere. Oh, we time jumped 3 years since the last thing. I was about to say, she's got to start aging. She's going to start aging at some point. Damn, that's the reality of it. Only 50 years ago, she says. This is still the blank mind slate, Frieren. This isn't the formed a connection, Hemel, etc., etc. Which her and her company do. Now, I'm sure it'll get explained to us. Was Frieren ever going to be strong enough to defeat the Demon King solo one-on-one? Ever? Don't have her die on us, because I feel like that we're not going to get any more flashbacks if we've seen a flashback with her dead. She's got to find what makes her love magic. Cover this whole hillside in flowers. And she died. Did we even shed a tear? I guess it could be different. And where do you go from there? Like, Snowman, now what? Just a solo mage, just out in the wilderness, I guess. A little Lincoln log cabin. When do we come into like the hero group? When does that start? Maybe here, the town being built up around her after years and years and decades and decades. Maybe word gets out like, hey, there's an elf up there. Maybe we should ask her. Oh! I've got the script. I've got the juice. I already knew it. It's like, hey, there's an elf. There's a mage up there. Hmm. Oh, he's able to tell. Even though she's only dripping a little bit of the mana. So she was just up there. Oh, wow. She activated it. Let's see. Now, that's not like my actual soul, right? Like, it's going to come back. I love that that's how they show the demon-colored soul compared to the elf. So she never weighed it at all. Okay. So this is the first time that she's weighed hers against hers. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to just break because it's going to shift so hard. They're still over there flaunting their mana. Scale's gonna break. She estimated her at 500 years. I like that we get a visual representation of it. Scale completely snaps. Give it a second. Let the thing cook for a little bit. Hold on now. It's too confident. Way too confident. Especially her with that scale. Girl, let the thing finish preheating first. As soon as she gets up on her point blank skill. Release it. Just for giggles. Mm-hmm. She could have just swarmed the entire puppet army on her. Release the whole thing. Release it. I want to see her aura take up the entire field. Yeah, because she's been suppressing it for centuries. Or a century. Yeah. She's sweating. So you do something stupid like this. And don't blitz her off rip with your full amount of power. She's sweating. She's over 1,000 years old. Oh my god, it's so much as even like encapsulated her. Alright, well we gotta... Yeah, there goes the scale. And the orchestra chorus going on in the background. That's right, she gets control of her. Is the girl conscious of it? Yeah, she is. That's even more fucked. Yikes! That's what's even more fucked, is it wasn't mindless puppet. Like, she's like, oh shit, I'm doing this. Wow. Now the question, was that one even better than the other two? Honestly, I feel like it kind of... I think I did enjoy that episode more than 8 and 9. Just because you're kind of getting a little bit of Frieren's lore. A little bit of history, and you get to see her master at the same time. Now, I don't know if her master knows, maybe it'll get told to us along the way. How old was Frieren at the time that her master stumbled upon her? Because I think they said it had only been about what? It's been 100 years or so since she got approached by the group. Like, hey, we hear there's a random elf up here. Want to help? Go do that, be a hero, defeat the Demon King, come back around to like where we are now. Roughly 100 years. And she wouldn't have spent longer than 50 or so years with her master, especially because we saw that and given her master being a human. So let's say, just maybe for us in the history of Frieren, that we would be able to discern as a viewer is 150 years, max 200. So there's another like 800 something years that we don't know about her, haven't seen on screen, don't know the history of. It's crazy. Now her aura has grown though since those 150 years, because it was not like that. It didn't look like that when her master first walked upon her. So even though she was only alive, she was alive for probably another 800 something years prior to anybody that we know running into her. I think what she's gained power-wise in those 200 years, though, far surpasses anything she had in those 800 years, I would just assume. But to still be alive that long is crazy. I'm curious to see, like I said, if we'll see any type of demon that pushes us, that conceals their aura and their mana, plays with it, that actually does have a conscience and is a human and is nice. And because it's not that they physically can't. We've seen it. It's even been stated, the demons changing the amount of mana and stuff they let out when they're trying to like stalk someone or, you know, get the drop on someone. So they physically can do it. It just doesn't fathom, like I said, they want to flaunt it. It doesn't fathom, they can't fathom to purposely do it in the midst of battle. Like, I'm going to flex on you the whole time. So what I'm curious is if we run into one that will be able to do that. Now you sit there and think like, oh, the Demon King. He's been defeated. And we've probably gotten much stronger since then. So I'm curious who out here may be actually able to test us. But yeah, I'd say these 3 episodes, 8, 9, 10, have been the best 3 so far. Just because it's like what you watch anime for, you know. The power systems, the moves, the abilities, the history, the lore, overwhelming power, fights, all of that. Even though, you know, people are like, oh, you know, Frieren's not like that. You know, it's kind of like a Vinland Saga thing. But when they do it and it's done right, it hits that much harder. So everybody's been defeated. It's actually fucked that she's still mentally aware of that she's about to kill herself. That's a whole different discussion. And we still haven't even gotten out on our journey yet. But again, who's testing these 3, especially if it's all at the same time and they're not separated? I don't know. Demon's gonna have to show me something. So we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,